Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we basically finished off this whole area of the map. We don't have a way to get over here, oddly enough. But we just found two more of the brains, so I was planning to head, I think, back to here is the spot, to the, I guess, brain reading device. Before we step on that pedestal and have it take us wherever it's going to go. Which way? It's down here to the left, looks like. I think. Hang on. No. Yes, over here. There we go. So let's see. We've got two more brains we just found. The butchered mind and the fresh mind.
This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Smart, right. Use our brains. I think your escape plan might be coming a little late. You know a way out? Yeah, do you know a way out?
This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Okay. I think they got your mind, unfortunately. Lastly, the fresh mind.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Oh. That's a child. How did you get here? I'm very much not your mother. Well, this is deeply unsettling. Yes. Sure, go right back to sleep. How did you get here? I'm gonna still ask the question. Like, we might as well get the information we can, but deeply unsettling.
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky. I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
Big spiky snail. So that's talking about the nautiloids. I'm gonna go back to sleep then. Good night, you. I mean, while I'm never going to sleep again. Or you'll never wake again, little one. Yeah, time to go back to sleep then. Good night.
Night, night, Mummy. Love you.
Yeah, that's not okay. Well, now I'm super torn. Because it's like, I could break that brain in a jar so that no one else could ever use it again. Is that the nicer option? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave all the brains here because I don't think we're gonna have any more use for them. And we just won't think too much about the fresh mind. Because the less I have to think about it, the happier I'll be. And moving on.
We will take the city. Every soul.
What's the best way out of here? Yeah, north-ish. This path.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
And then is it down here? Yes. Don't... I keep trying to go through the doors, but if you're like anywhere around the doorway, it thinks you're trying to click on the door itself. I'm like, no, I'm trying to click through the door.
Prepare.
Let's try and make sure we get everyone on the platform, because I think we've seen before that anyone that's not on the platform gets left behind. And now we see where this takes us. Into the group of a bunch of nautiloids.
Tadpoles squirming around more than usual.
Well, that's a bad sign.
Feels like something down here has them excited or scared.
We've lost the rejuvenating miasma. That was the ability that allowed us to conjure undead without needing a corpse. So is there less undead in this area? Or less, not undead, but dead. Because it still seems like we've got plenty of dead here. Oh, no, we've regained the rejuvenating miasma. So just on that platform, there's no dead. Just making sure I'm not skipping anything.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Well, unfortunately for Mistra, we don't have Will here to sacrifice himself, so I guess we're going to have to do it on our own. Looks like Will gets to live. What a shame. Not Will, Gale.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thorm!
Bane, Ball, and Merkel, yeah. They each are serving one of the three dead gods of death. And that must be the Absolute.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Oh, that's Will's dad.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, Your shredded flesh will serve us.
Well, that's bad. Are we just standing there watching that happen?
It's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
So yeah, I think we were just standing there as all that was going on. Didn't decide to charge in and fight, try and protect Will's dad. Nothing. We just stood there like, oh, maybe they'll reveal their plans. Alright, so we've got Ketheric here, of course, that we'll have to fight. Handful of his undead. Looks like a mind flayer, there's the word. And I assume that is our friend Aelin that we'll need to rescue. And 4 intellect devours. Should be a fun fight. I doubt we'll be able to talk him down from fighting. We could walk down here, it looks like. Into the fog. That would take us to a chest. Looks like a book over here. Not opposed. Probably as soon as we step forward, though, Ketheric's gonna fight. He's still injured. That's nice that they didn't heal him.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I just want to be free of my parasite. Fair. I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot and you along with it. Also fair. And what is my place, Ketheric? Why is the prism so important to you? I'm curious, what do you think my place is in this plot?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live.
No, I disagree.
Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Yeah, except for the minor flaw that we've already beat you before. So, what's your plan for that? Although he does have Aelin captured again, so maybe he's immortal again? Perhaps I should have inspected him to see if he has immortality again. Enough talk, let's finish this. I was ready to show you mercy before, it's still not too late. You can repent. You're planning on betraying your allies. I don't think we're going to give him a second chance. We tried, and I think he is so devoted to Merkel because Merkel raised his daughter. I think it's weird that no other god could raise his daughter. Because typically, resurrection either works or it doesn't. Like, either the spirit wants to return or it doesn't. And so if no other god is able to resurrect his daughter, then that means she chose to remain in the afterlife. So the fact that Merkel was capable of it means that she was pulled back to life unwillingly. Which is odd. You're planning on betraying your allies.
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
No.
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Okay, so he does have his immortality again. Immune against all damage while he has the Night Song imprisoned. So, first priority is to get Aelin freed. Soul caged. Finds a Night Song as an engine for Ketheric's immunity to all damage. Night Song can be helped out of the soul cage, so we need to get someone over there to help her. Easy enough. Can we Misty Step there? No, that is too far. If we had Astarion in the party still, I think he could pull it off. But fighting Ketheric is currently pointless. Random Mind Flayer present is odd. How do you fit into this whole scheme? Because I doubt the Mind Flayer has been... Well, no, the Mind Flayer would still be under the control of the Elder Brain. So even if he knows that the Elder Brain has been controlled, he might not be able to do anything about it. How do we want to handle this? I still like the idea of Misty Step.
I will not fail.
Because we could... We could dash as our action. That would get us close enough that we can Misty Step up there. But then we don't have another action to actually help her this turn. But we'd be ready next turn. Yeah, I guess might as well. There's nothing else better for her to do with her action. She can't attack anyone here, so dashing makes the most sense. I mean, I guess I could have her use her bow and shoot something, maybe. It's not a terrible call. 90% is actually pretty good. I think we're going to ignore these guys for now, because they are too far away. I'm not really scared of the intellect devourers. So I could have her take 2 shots because as a paladin, she gets 2 attacks with an action. And we save the Misty Step for someone else. Or you only get a single attack. That's cool. We can attack Aelin. You guys are all too far away. I physically can't attack you anymore. I can attack you, which is pointless. And we can't attack any of them. Not enough movement. Alright, so that just ended your turn. Well, that's less cool. I could theoretically throw it something, like an alchemist fire. I'm not attacking you. I'm just happen to be throwing an alchemist fire right here. Can I throw it here? Not enough movement. No. I was hoping she could just like lob it over. But that looks like a no. Okay, yeah. We're not attacking you. We're just throwing this alchemist fire right there. Enjoy. Alright, the rest of you. Who else has Misty Step? You do, and I think Varric also has Misty Step. So either one of them could make the play to get to Aelin. I'm inclined to go... I was going to say Varric because that puts him on an elevated position. But I think Varric's actions are more useful. Versus Jaheira is kind of not as good. Though if I did Wild Shaper, this would be a reasonable time to do so. Turn her into a Dilophosaurus. Or an Owlbear. Something like that. Maybe that's valuable. Reducing AC would be very good when we finally are attacking Ketheric. Potentially even before we can attack Ketheric. Because we can't do damage to him, but we can probably still lower his AC. Alright, so if we use her in Wild Shape, then we do send Varric to try and help Aelin. I think that's a reasonable call. So yeah, let's have you turn into Dilophosaurus. What's your movement speed now? Is there any way to find out? High strength. Nice. I don't know where it would tell me movement speed. I guess we can just kind of see 30 feet. Okay, so you are not the fastest thing. You've got a pounce. Corrosive spit. Meltwait's armor class targets AC decreases by 1 per turn to a maximum penalty of -5. Water removes the spit and its effects. So you're melting away their armor. But with water, you can wash it away. That suddenly regrows the melted away armor. I'm not sure that's how acids work.
The straight path.
You pounce on them. Not quite enough movement. That is a shame. Oh, you can... I mean, if you wanted to land, like, here... then you would have enough movement. But it's like, no, I must land exactly there. Alright. So yeah, nothing you can do on this turn, unfortunately.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright, Varric. Let's have you move forward to here. Just to be sure, can you... No. Close, but no. So we're going to have you dash, taking 4 attacks of opportunity. Maybe 3. It's fine. Totally fine. I mean, arguably, I could also Misty Step over to here and then dash to climb and not take the attack's opportunity. But I just feel like Misty Step is more guaranteed to get me exactly where I need up here. And I'm not really worried about their attack's opportunity. They're level 1, and his AC is pretty good. Oh, still managed to hit me for 10. And 7. Guess I shouldn't have been kidding around. So next turn, we will be able to help her. Okay, you're creating another undead. Dreadful aspect. I will want to see what that is.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Okay, you did a lot of things. Deadly orders. Affected entity was ordered to attack a specific enemy. Is more likely to target this enemy. And attack rolls against the enemy have advantage. So everyone will have advantage attacking Minthara. That's not amazing. Dreadful aspect. Let your darkest emotions burst forth as a menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. So you attempted to frighten people. You succeed at frightening Minthara, so she will not be able to move. Shouldn't she be immune to frightened? Pretty sure she got that ability with her latest level in Paladin. Almost certain that's the case. Well, we can take this out before it has a chance to fully form. Or we have to attack with our weapon. Getting 14 damage is not anyway guaranteed. I could have you do Spirit Guardians and then just sort of run past them all. So there's a reasonable chance that would do it. Yeah. Let's go with Spirit Guardians. Radiant, of course. So then run through here. Oh. It also doesn't take damage from that. Of course it doesn't. That would be too convenient. And then you can't actually get over there to hit them, so I'm fine with you just staying within range here. So when it hatches, it takes the hit. Step a little bit of ways. Because I don't remember if they explode on opening or anything. So we'll just give you a tiny bit of range and call it good. That's disappointing that it's immune to the effect right now. Oh well. What about you? You can teleport. So let's send you here, I suppose. Because you have Winter's Breath, 4 to 24. No, that doesn't actually kill any of them. But you can hit all of them, which is probably better than just doing a single attack on one of them, or a multi-attack on one of them. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable plan. Perfect. Looks like we knocked 2 of them prone. Did some good damage. Do you actually have a chance of being knocked prone if you walk on ice? Water elemental. And then go in front of Minthara to try and dissuade it from attacking her. Or, actually, never mind. Go up here, so that if it chooses to step forward to Minthara, it'll hopefully provoke an attack of opportunity. Aha. Do not react. Reach from beyond is just not that important. Oh, it does explode. Okay, but you kept your Spirit Guardians. They did not do a ton of damage. That's a shame. Alright, Minthara, you are still frightened somehow. Let me look at your abilities. Because I could have swore... Those aren't your paladin abilities. No? Extra attack is. It's gotta be here somewhere. Unless I'm misremembering. Those are your tenants. Divine health, defense. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought she gained a ability at level up that made her immune to frightened. And like a area around her allies would also be immune. But I'm not seeing it here. I don't know. It's fine. So you can't attack that one because you're too far away. So I'm going to have you shoot. Ha! The Mind Flayer fell prone. Fantastic. And is also frightened. No, the frightened is the penalty she has. Never mind. I mean, still it's 90% chance to hit. But probably better to take out the weak ones. Yeah. One down. Let's see what you can do against that one. Okay, also dead. Switch back to your melee weapon, just in case something tries to get around you, but they're not going to, because they are all going to focus on you. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that is your turn. While you're frightened. Yeah, do not react. Alright, Varric. Need you to... Hello? There we go. To aid. There you go. That means that she should now be in the fight, I assume. And Ketheric should no longer be invulnerable. So he's just half dead.
Not but another harvest.
Can you spit acid on him? 30%. I mean, that means that yes, you can spit acid on him, but that is not the kind of chances I was hoping for. Not enough movement, so you can't pounce on him. This pounce seems really terrible, if I'm honest. Okay, you could pounce there. 85%'s not bad. And that's your bonus action. Oh, and your movement speed. That's why we couldn't do it before. I tried to move forward and then pounce. So let's pounce here. That, again, does not do amazing damage. Then you have an action left, which we could do with the Corrosive Spit on someone. Which does 3 to 24 damage and continues to lower AC. Or we can just have you attack 7 to 30 damage. Can't quite get to the Mind Flayer. I'm more inclined to have you take out the mind flayer than waste your time on intellect devourers. Granted, your attacks are the most worthless of the party, so maybe I should have you take out the intellect devourers so that Minthara can focus on more dangerous things. I don't know, lowering its AC would be nice. And it still is a sizable hit. Nice. So you should now be taking corrosive spit damage. Alright. Good stuff. Let's have you step forward slightly. And we'll call that good enough.
Blood comes easy these days.
So we've helped you now. That was our action. Right. So I can't really do anything else. We did pick up... We did not pick up Quick Spell. Right. We picked up Extended instead. Does that mean I could use... Can I use Twin Spell and Extended Spell? No. Okay. I was going to say, could I Twin Spell on Haste and extend it to double the time if I was willing to use the sorcery points? Well, I suppose let's get a little bit closer. As much as that worries me a bit. Because it's his turn now. And I'm assuming he's not going to be thrilled. Yeah. Okay. So he's now asking them to focus on her, but he did not actually put her back in the cage. He summoned one of these undead things next to her. That's fine. And then focus the attack there. Alright. You are still alive. That's annoying. Because I could have her attack. 7 damage is nearly guaranteed. You just seem so unimportant that I don't really want to waste my time there. Could instead have her walk forward here to see if she can hit all of them with Spirit Guardians. That would feel pretty good. But there's some amount of walking through ice that I'm not thrilled by. I think blue is blood, so you can walk through things that are blue. Yellow is where it's sketchy. Okay? And then you can still attack. There you go. And yeah, give him some poison. Fantastic. Step a little forward. Perfect. Probably take out that Mind Flayer pretty quickly at this point. And we continue to ignore these guys. Although perhaps I should send Shadowheart there because Radiant is good against undead. Unless that undead is Ketheric. Alright, what do we do with you? I could send you up here to just attack them. But are they... They don't actually have resistance to cold. I could do a similar go up to Ketheric and wail on him. He also doesn't have a resistance to cold. Taking out Ketheric is the more important at the moment. Yeah, but no one else can really get over there conveniently. While they don't do a ton of damage, if the 4 of them are just attacking every turn, that'll get annoying quick. However, the 16 to 40 damage would be good. I don't know. We'll just go up here. It's fine. There you go. Call that good. What are you gonna do, Mind Flayer? Oh, okay. That's fair. Ooh, slow. Did you succeed or did he make the save? He succeeded. Shame. Where are you guys going? I guess they have their orders to attack Aelin, so maybe that's what they're doing. Ha! Fell prone again. What about you, Necromite? Nothing? Did the same sort of thing when we were fighting whoever that leader person was in the tower, where it just kind of stood around wasting time for a while and then didn't act. Yeah. We could back away. We could shock and grasp. He is in heavy armor. Double the duration of conditions. Surfaces, careful spell. Kind of cool with Shocking Grasp, actually. We could go with something like Haste. But I think he'd get an attack of opportunity on us for casting a spell in his range, so we'd have to step away. Question is, would I want to haste on Minthara, as usual, or on Aelin? What is Moonfire? Blessing of Dame Aelin's Divine Mother deals 2 to 20 radiant damage to foes that come within 10 feet of her or start their turn there. Okay. Let's back away, take the attack of opportunity. As much as I'm not thrilled by that. Ooh, yep. Not thrilled by that. It's fine. I was hoping you'd miss, but not terribly surprised. No, I don't think I can justify haste. As much as I just moved over here so I could cast it, he's gonna hit us. And when he hits us, that means ourself and one other person are gonna be lethargic for a turn. Which is just not worth it. Because we'll get one turn to do an extra action. Yeah, he even takes his turn before the rest of our party. So he would just hit us and break it before the second person could even use it. No, I think I just gotta go with Shocking Grasp. Which means my walking away was completely foolish. Let's see, who's got our Potion of Supreme Healing? Oh, we have 2. Alright, bonus action, drink one of those. Because you're feeling really hurt. And then I think we're gonna Shock and Grasp. As silly as it is. I mean, now that I'm away, I could do something else like Lightning Bolt. Or Cone of Cold. What are your saves? Do you have any bad saves? No. Short answer is no. Even Intelligence, which is your lowest stat, you've got a +7. From nowhere. can't see exactly what our attack chances are. 40%. So most likely he'd dodge and take half damage. Versus Shocking Grasp, we get advantage. So we've got a better chance. I could also do something like Blur to keep myself alive more likely. Means a turn of not attacking him. I'm not opposed to that plan. Let's go with Blur. Casting at a higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. Okay, so just Blur. Make ourselves harder to hit. Then back away a bit. In future turns, we can move up in Shocking Grasp without being as scared of him hitting us because he has disadvantage. And we still have an AC of 16, which isn't great, but it's not bad. Critical miss. We kept our concentration though. So he did manage to hit us again. He's using Divine Smite. Seems unfair. You're not really a paladin. You should definitely be an Oathbreaker. Alright, you have 1 hit point left. That's annoying. Do I keep working on these guys? Because we could teleport down here and do the same blast again. What's your to hit if you were to attack? Can I not see? Because normally you'd have their inventory and it would tell you their chance to hit. It's not super clear. Probably you wouldn't successfully hit Ketheric, so I don't want to waste your turn on that. So let's send you here, as before. You can only hit 2, and it only did like 8 damage. So perhaps it is better to do something like multi-attack, just to take them out. Alright. I'm fine with that. Still saved on your Mind Blast. Nice. Didn't quite kill it with the attack of opportunity. That's fine. Reach from beyond. Don't care. Reach from beyond. Don't care. And you are still stuck. I don't know why some enemies get stuck like this, where they can't figure out how to act in combat. Yeah, but potentially attacking the Necromites doesn't make a ton of sense because there's just infinite of them. Ooh, critical hit. Alright, we're back to us. Gonna go with... I think this is my best use of my turn. Shocking Grasp, because it does the additional 15 damage on top of the 3d8. And it gets advantage on the attack roll. We don't need the elemental resistance. Critical hit. I mean, the knock prone is kind of annoying. I was thinking that I would drink a potion. Oh, and it also stopped us from concentrating on Blur, which I don't agree with. We failed the saving throw against the shield blow, which knocked us prone, but that shouldn't also count as a second... that shouldn't count as a concentration saving throw to cause us to lose Blur. We should still be concentrating on Blur because we never got a concentration saving throw. Falling prone shouldn't immediately cause us to lose what we're concentrating on without a save. 35%. It's just so bad. Alright, let's have you try and take out the Mind Flayer. There's that. Then I might as well have you attempt an attack on Ketheric. I don't want you blocking the way so other people can't get up here. So maybe pull back a touch since your attack is ranged. 40%. Hey, it hit. Nice. Let's drop your AC. I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's not good. There you go, Ketheric. You feeling potentially in danger? You were so sure you were going to kill us, and you might. You might successfully kill Varric. And then Withers will bring us back to life. $45, $45. Is there anything I can do to increase the chances of you successfully killing him? We could use this. Strike a foe conjuring an illusory swarm of moon pale butterflies, granting advantage on attacks against the target. Additional psychic damage equal to your proficiency bonus when target moves away from your illusion. I'm guessing if you miss, or more accurately, when you miss, this advantage doesn't apply. But still, take the shot.
Let's do this.
Yep. That's fair. Do healing word on Varric. Sadly, he's lost his action next turn. But it is what it is. Alright, you. Have you teleport and take care of some of these other guys. Or have you teleport and get an attack on Ketheric. No, we'll just take out the various side minions. It's fine. When you do hit hard, what is your attack bonus? Because we couldn't see it, and so I just assumed it was bad. You've got a +8 on your attack roll. Ketheric's AC is a 20 now, so you have to roll a 12 or better. That's actually not bad. We've managed to drop his AC a tiny bit. Maybe I could have had you attack. Next turn, if he's still alive, we'll have you go in for the attack as well. Well, that resolved that.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Are you certain?
I am ready. I am yours.
That seems like a bad thing. Hello, Death, I like your hat. Jahira was supposed to speak but couldn't because she was in what is it? Wild shape, but yes. That guy's still bugged out. I was not thinking that we would have to fight Merkel. I guess Apostle of Merkel, not the god himself. But stats-wise, we are in pretty bad shape. Because I wasn't intending to fight a god at the moment. Reverberation, Corrosive Spit. So we still... The effects we put onto Ketheric are still in effect on this guy. That's neat. The Apostle exudes the gods of death's unholy will and bone chills all nearby creatures. Not good. Legendary resistance, incapacitation. You have +10 bonus to your saving throws against an incapacitating condition 3 times. Consume the Faithful. Can use a reaction to consume a sacrificial necromite and gain Reaper's Reward. Which is... Consume a necromite soul and gain the ability to cast Finger of Death. Which is... oh, a crazy spell. 37 to 86 damage. Half damage still on a save. What? Dark Vision Defense, Divine Health, Extra Attack, Immutable Form, that's fine. Divine Smite, Magical Plate. Okay. Well, this episode's been going on far too long. I thought we were nearing the end, but clearly not. So, I'm going to put a pause here. Next time we'll pick up at this fight with a fight against the Apostle of Merkel and various other minor threats. Yeah. See you guys then. Bye.